This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
About to bring gold back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
And how sweet it is! A state gold medal for the Union Scotties!
And the Mechanic Lancers are your 2A softball champions. The trophy lifted high.
The 10th seed Union Scotties are WPIAL champions.
They're not a Cinderella story, a championship story here.
And your 2023 WPIL 2A Girls Champions, the Shenango Wildcats.
The pitch from Bruce, here it comes. Swing and a miss! Union wins it! The Union Scotties have rallied to win the WPIAL Championship.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
7 seconds. Worker down inside and alley-oop the young gun. Approach.
She'll strike it. And score!
For the record, folks, we got it!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Coming to you live from North Allegheny High School, it's WPIAL playoff basketball here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. As tonight we have the Class 1A semifinal as the Union Scotties, the defending WPIAL and state champion, take on the 4-seed Riverview Raiders. I'm James Dotson, Tim Continenza alongside. Give a shout out to our great sponsors, Maine Chiropractic, MVP Insurance, Luxembourg Garbutt, Kelly and George, Newcastle Transit Authority, Castle Asphalt, Medora Bonner Law, Gem Builders Inc., Penn Ohio Bottled Water, Pontius Insurance, Health and Motion Physical Therapy, Doran Concrete, The Red Zone, Works in Progress, the City Rescue Mission, Something for Your Wall Photography, the Tri-County Principals Association, the Union Volunteer Fire Department, the Mahoning Township Volunteer Fire Department, the Union Area Education Association, and of course, the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. I'm James Dotson, again, Tim Continenza alongside as we have the top seed Union Scotties, an 18-5 overall record, 6-0 in their section play. Riverview, 6-2 in section, 15-6 overall for the Raiders. Union trying to make it 2 straight trips to the Peterson Event Center here on the path to the Pete. Riverview trying to get there for the first time in a long time. But Union, it's the 3rd straight year in the semifinals, an experienced bunch for Coach Nogue and the Lady Scots.
Yeah, this is something they've been working for since the start of the season. Actually, when you really get down to it, since the last season ended, this is something that this group has wanted to do and has really found a way to get it done so far. And it should be great. I mean, of course, they're led by, a great senior in Kelly Cleaver and the host of others that come.
Kind of the Zoe Lepre role,
right.
Not nearly as much from the outside as she was last year, but really getting it done, the dirty work in the paint.
Yeah, and that's what you need. You need more than just one player. You need a complement of 5 or 6, really 7 players, if you can find, that many who can really do it. And your 6th, 7th, and 8th player, they don't necessarily have to be on the court for, 18 minutes a game. But if they're on the court for 6 to 8 minutes and give you quality minutes, that's huge.
We're about 10 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to take our first timeout of the pregame show. And when we come back, we will break this one down more and have a conversation with Coach Rob Nogue of the Union Scotties. Back in a moment, the WPIL 1A semis on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Thank you for calling AXE. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. AXE can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call AXE today.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, Senior citizens ride free.
Nominations are now being accepted for the LCAP Team of the Month and the LGKG Male and Female Athlete of the Month. Log on to lcsportsnet.com/awards to nominate your favorite team or athlete today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Zeno-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's Lie Heat Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Back here at North Allegheny High School, a few minutes away from the start of tonight's game between the Union Scotties and the Riverview Raiders. Tim Continenza, talk about this Union program. They're basically so far, it's the same story they had last year, where they ended up rattling off 17 straight wins to get to a state championship. Kind of the same story this year. A tough non-section to start the year, but they have not lost in 2024 since the calendar flipped.
Yeah, and you got to give Coach Node a lot of credit for that. He likes to challenge his squad early in this year. They're playing up, they're playing different tournaments. They're getting themselves, ready for section play. And when section play comes, they have just been lights out. So let's be honest. They turn it up a notch. They're ready to play, and they proved that with the undefeated, basically run that they've had here in the since, like you said, the turn of the calendar. And it's an amazing run, but not uncommon. We've seen this last year, and I think this is where it's just a drive. What we see from these young ladies is drive. They love the competition. They love to put themselves in positions to really control the ball again.
The other semifinal going on tonight as well, Aquinas against St. Joe's. That is the big one as well, as both those teams are in Union section. So we will get at least one team from Section 1, no doubt about it. Will we have another Section 1 rematch? Will we have the third straight year for Aquinas in the championship game? That'll be in the next question that will have to be answered as well. We'll get you updates on that game as we go along throughout the evening as well. Actually, we won't, because that's not until 8 o'clock start at Fox Chapel. I forgot.
It is, yeah.
So that's the second game over there. We're going to take one last quick timeout. We'll come back, a quick conversation with Coach Nogue, and then we'll be ready to go here from North Allegheny High School. It's the LCSportsNet.com.
Coming this summer, play with and against some of the best in the area. Open to athletes from the class of 2024 to 28. 2 locations, CJ2K North at Brady's Run Park, CJ2K South in Collier Township. Premier basketball. It's the CJ2K League. Register from now until April 8th. League play begins on May 27th.
All right, back here on the pregame show, WPIL 1A semifinals. 1-seed Union against 4-seed Riverview coming up. Get a chance to talk with Union head coach Rob Nogue. Hey, Coach, it's another trip to the semifinals here. Familiar territory being at North Allegheny. Let's talk about how the team's feeling coming into today's game.
We feel pretty good. We had a couple days of practice, good practice. We feel if we come out and execute and play our game plan, then we like the spot that we'll be in. They play hard. Riverview's not a bad team. They play hard. They get after it, and we have to execute and we have to do the things that have gotten us here. And the number one is to play good defense and do the fundamental things like boxing out and take care of the ball for sure.
Up in big moments, including last week in the first round game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Mia Pruz played very well. I had the first 8 points, I believe, down there or at home against West Green. I mean, Addie Nogue stepped up and hit 2 big threes for us. Kids are they got their feet wet during the year and they're starting to play well for us. And you can't have enough people on your bench that can play well for you because anything can happen in the playoffs. And I think those kids are ready to go and they've earned their time. And hopefully we can execute and hopefully we'll be in a good position tonight.
Sounds good, Coach. Best of luck. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
That was Coach Rob Nogue of the Union Scotties talking to us here on the pregame show. Time for your starting lineups, brought to you by Doran Concrete. Laying the foundation for your team, laying the foundation for your business. Visit them online at doranconcrete.com. For Riverview, a 5'5 senior Lola Abraham. She's about 10 points per game. A 5'5 junior Katarina Zambis. She is the leading scorer at 12 points per game. A 6' junior at 9 points a game of Lily Bauer. And a couple of freshmen, a 5'10 freshman Juliette Brune and a 5'9 freshman Blake Huffman. So Abraham, Zambis, Bauer, Brune, and Huffman, the starting 5 out there for the Riverview Raiders under Coach Jill Cantanzaro. On the other side for the Union Scotties, the 5'8 junior Mia Pruz averaging 6 points a game. Miera Gunn, a 5'7 sophomore, she's averaging 4 points per game. The other junior is Kylie Frustorfer, 5'5 junior, averaging 14 points per contest. The 5'7 senior Bella Cameron, 6 points per game for her. And Kelly Cleaver, 15.5 points a game for the 6' senior. So again, it is Gunn, Pruz, Frustorfer, Cameron, and Cleaver for Coach Rob Nogue's Union Scotties. Real quick, Tim Continen's a works in progress paint services. Keys to the game. Call Joe Wright at 724-714-4294 to discuss your projects.
Well, I think you heard it from Coach Nogue talking about it, blocking out, limiting them to one shot, and maybe he'll get out on the breaks and really control the tempo of the ball game. Play the defense that they've been playing all year and let that really produce some of that offense that we've seen from them and limit the turnovers.
Well, black and yellow playing here at North Allegheny. No surprise when it's North Allegheny, but you got the black and yellow of Riverview in their black uniforms with the yellow numbers and trim. They'll be going right to left as you listen here at lcsportsnet.com. Union in the home whites is the top seed with the blue numbers and trim. They will be going left to right. Cleaver to tip it up. Looks like against Huffman, and it is going to be controlled by the Scotties as Frustorfer will bring it across the timeline, again going left to right, looking for their second straight trip to the Wpial Championship, and a high screen and rolling right to the rack. Right away goes Frustorfer for 2.
And that's exactly what they're looking to do. Just run their offense and take advantage of opportunities.
Bauer, one of those 2 freshmen in the starting lineup. She brings it across the timeline. Around the perimeter it goes, into the corner, and is traveling with the basketball, going a little too quickly there, was Katarina Zambis. And I think Union, their goal is to get at least 20, if not 25 forced turnovers in this game.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they want to do. They want to get the turnovers. They want to put themselves in position to get extra looks at the basket. And that's, what they've been really successful at all day. And take advantage of Kelly Cleaver as she gets the dump in from inside.
Yeah, nice pass over the top, but she had great positioning. No going to the first shot or the second. Third chance, though, good. Still fighting for the rebound. Her against 3 others. It's going to be out of bounds. And last touch by Riverview. So a couple of good chances down low, but you can see trying to use that mismatch for your 6' senior.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And what's even more impressive is she was able to save that ball off a defender's leg to keep possession here for the Scotties.
1 minute in, it's 2-0 Union. here in the WPIAL semifinals. Roostorfer looks to go one-on-one, spin move, gets to the block, kicks it right back out to Cameron. She'll reset and try again. Gets the call from Coach Nogue. Now in his 5th year with the Scotties. Out to Cameron, inside out, 3-ball on the way, nothing but net. 31st 3 of the year for Bella Cameron.
Yeah, they give her some room outside. She's very capable. Here comes a steal.
But on the end line was Cleaver. Those long arms, so difficult to be able to deal with.
It really is such a wingspan that she gives. And you got to throw up and over her, and you're going to go around her. And it's not just your normal pass. You got to throw it underneath her sometimes because she's such a wingspan.
Good job to get it to the middle to Abraham. She's able to cross the timeline, trying to go straight to the hoop. Kicks it back out. Left wing 3 on the way for Zambis. Short, no good. Backside offensive rebound. Ripped away, though, by Miera Gunn.
Yeah, Gunn, nice position in there. Was able to get her hands quickly in and knock that ball away and get the rebound.
That's one of the numbers I'm going to be looking at. Union has hit 111 three-pointers on the year. Riverview, 56. So basically twice as many threes knocked down by the Scotties this year compared to Riverview. They have a 5-0 lead, does Union. 2 minutes in, step back 3 from the top of the key. Off the mark there for Frustorfer. Rebound corralled by Huffman. Frustorfer, how about this? 56 threes for Riverview. Frustorfer herself, 58.
Yeah, she is a spark plug for this team. She runs the offense. She's able to be that secondary scorer to go along with Cleaver. And she really is a person you got to pay attention to. If you take too much of Kelly, you could do everything. You then Frustorfer could take advantage of it.
Kelly Cleaver just goes coast to coast here. Nice spin move and soft touch in the lane. 5:30 remaining opening quarter. It's a 7-0 Union lead. And here's a long pass. It's going to be picked off by Mia Pruz in the backcourt, and she's going to be fouled by Juliette Brune.
Yeah, we don't talk about Mia Pruz enough, what she brings to this club. Not only does she play great defense, she's another outlet player who can really do something with the ball when she gets opportunities. Mia Pruz averaging just under 6 points a game this year.
Yeah, but it's some of the other little things, too.
It's so much of the other, like that stolen pass.
She's kind of playing the last line of defense in that press. It's how she gets a lot of those steals, as this shot was short and no good from Cleaver in the lane, kind of falling away that time. Union back in their 3-2 zone defense, been suffocating ever since Coach Nogue got here. They just run it so well. Do the Scotties defensively. Working all around the perimeter so far here is Riverview. Brune on the left wing, gives it over to Zambis. Zambis looks to drive, barely able to get inside the three-point arc, kicking it back around to the right wing now. Abraham will bring it back up and reset the offense. I mean, how about this, Tim? Riverview has not gotten the ball inside the three-point arc with possession. They'll get a three-point shot off there. Good box out by Cameron to get the rebound on the Zambis mix.
Yeah, they just...
In the offensive glass, the Scotties ball on the ground, still fighting for it, and we will have a held ball possession finally over to Riverview.
Yeah, again, you just got to love that. Never give up on a play. It was like volleyball out there underneath. Just each one player just tipping the ball up, trying to get to that rebound. Finally got on the ground and got tied up, and Riverview now with possession.
Gravers down with a 9-0 deficit as Chaparro checks in. She's a sophomore off the bench at 7 points per game. Working around the perimeter are the Raiders. Pass
Another
down low is going to be stolen away by Frustorfer. There will have a held ball. Possession will stay.
Possession will go with Union.
Or will go with Union, excuse me. So that is the 6th turnover of the game. Tim, take over for a second for me.
Yeah. Union leads 9-0, 3:22 to remaining here in the first quarter. Frustorfer with the ball. She crosses the timeline. She's going to take a deep three, top of the key, and it's going to rattle the rim. No good. Rebound was by Riverview, and there was a foul underneath, and they're going to get that on Kelly Cleaver. That'll be her first. So here comes Riverview. They bring it across the timeline. They'll throw it down into the corner. They'll get it to Brunn, and she'll try a deep three. Actually, that is going to be Sambis with the three and get it on the scoreboard. Actually, going to be a deuce, just short of the three-point line. Cameron will try a three, and it'll be no good. Rebound there by Riverview as they get it up and out with Braun. And she brings the ball up. Abraham with the ball. Give it up top of the key. They'll go right side. They'll get it over to Juliet Braun. Back at top to Sambis. Sambis shot no good. Rebound up and put in by Chaparro. So she gets on the scoreboard. And it's 9-4 with 2:17 here to play in the first. We're going to roll it inside at Cleaver. Cleaver going to bring it back underneath. They'll find Cutter underneath and up and good is Pruz. Mia Pruz coming through with that nice lead there from Cleaver. And it's 11-4. Riverview brings the ball across the timeline. As with the ball is Abrams. She gives it up top over to Chaparro. Give it right back. Gives time now to Julia Braun. Back up top now to Sambis. Sambis will pull it out.
Yeah, a little flurry of scoring there, Tim.
Yeah, we had Chaparro getting in on the
that's the bench
scoreboard.
points that she is willing to, obviously. The sophomore, though, averaging 7 off the bench, certainly has been a fun addition. Nice pass down low from the wing to the cutter on the high post. That's how you beat that zone, is working it inside like that, and a good cut from Abraham for 2. Makes it 11-6 with 1:10 remaining, Tim.
Yeah, big play, and as they work it down underneath.
Right back up to Gunn. She looks to drive in. Back up to Cameron. She'll trigger from the top of the key. Off the mark. Another Cleaver offensive rebound. I got her for 5 in the first quarter, and she's going to be fouled on the way back up. Clock still running at 55 seconds how they finally stop it.
Yeah, we also had a long deuce by Sambis. Katerina Sambis, and now get a 3 here by
Frusdorfer. Still can't get one to fall. She's 0 for 4 from downtown, but unable to get the rebound here. Is Riverview. So it's going to go and stay with the Scotties here.
Yeah, they stepped on the baseline there going for that rebound. Nice move by Cleaver.
Nice fake by Cleaver. Faked the handoff to Frusdorfer and went uncontested right to the rack.
Down under 40 seconds here to play in the quarter.
13-6 Scotties with the lead. Dribbling through a phone booth there was Abraham. Gets around 3 defenders. Gets the return pass. Give and go, but blocked from behind by Pruz. Pruz came all the way back to swat it away. Now here comes Kelly Cleaver the other way. Looking to go 1-on-4. Now stops on a dime. Gives it over to Miera Gunn for a left wing 3. It's short, no good. Rebound coming out for Riverview. Scotties, I have them at 1 for 6 here from downtown in the first quarter. Down to 12 seconds remaining. Fast moving first quarter here at North Allegheny. Down to 6 seconds left. Around the perimeter goes Riverview. They'll skip pass over to Zambis on the wing. Extra pass to Chaparro. Blocked by Cleaver. And time's going to run out as the ball goes out of bounds. Cleaver's block makes it a 13-6 Union lead at the end of the first quarter. Back in a moment on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field. Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapy. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Nuvi, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity, it's really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
90 years now for LGKG. Big thanks to them, as always. We'll have our LGKG halftime show coming up here in a few moments. We have a discussion going on the court right now at the end of this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the discussion may have been about. Maybe it was
somebody checking in, maybe? Addie Nogay checks in now. She had checked in with tried to check in with about 20 seconds remaining in the quarter and was at the scorer's table at the end. I think that was what they were conferring.
Making sure she did.
She didn't check in between quarters because she was already ready to check in before the first quarter had come to an end. It was a great first quarter, though. Union leading Riverview at the end of one by a 13-6 scoreline. Riverview, though, will have first possession here to start quarter number 2. Lily Bauer on the wing, swings it back left side to Zambis. Into the corner for Abraham. Her pass across the lane is going to be too hot to handle. 7 turnovers in the first 8.5 minutes here for Riverview.
Yeah, that's going to be key. They got to cut that down if they want to stay in this. Union can take total advantage of that and really put some points on the scoreboard, building this lead.
Cameron in the corner for Union, being hounded there by Chaparro. I was running around a bit, though. I'm allowed to have one boo-boo.
Hey, you caught it. That's all that matters.
Bella Cameron, a couple big box outs right there. Talking to Coach Nogue before the game, Tim, as she and a couple other players kind of got banged up in their little scrimmage run-around. They didn't do a whole lot of practice yesterday, but she ended up banging knees with a teammate. Another one tripped over a teammate. As Kelly Cleaver tries one from the left corner for a three-pointer, no good. Pruse tried to save it out of bounds, but had her toe on the end line before she could throw it on Chaparro.
Not a surprise to see Mia Pruse do that. Just continue to play the play all the way out, where it looked like they just had it surrounded, let the ball go around her. She went around the defender to try to swat it and try to get that possession back to Union.
Union with the 13-6 advantage here early in the second quarter. Wild shot there from Chaparro as she was guarded closely by Nogue. 6:15 remaining. Winner will take on either 2-seed Aquinas or 3-seed St. Joe's. That's a rematch they played earlier in the year. Aquinas, of course, in the Scotties section. They've faced off twice already, 2 pretty solid games. Good pass down low. Pruse left wide open. Absorbs the contact up and in.
There you go. Mia Pruse now with 4 points tonight. Nice job underneath.
Lead back up to 9, early second quarter. Riverview with the ball with Abraham. Extra pass to Chaparro in the corner. She'll bring it back up top and set up the offense here at UPMC Health Plan Court. We're going to have a moving screen called there. It's going to be another Medore Bonner Law change in possession. Make sure you protect your possessions, Tim, with a local firm with deep ties in the community. That's what you get at Medore Bonner Law. We're going to have a timeout on the court, a Pontius Insurance timeout. We'll take one here as well. Back in a moment, a 15-6 Union lead with 5:29 remaining in the first half in the 1A semifinals.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Well, we got the edge here when you got the Lawrence County SportsNet. Well, they're also running our the NFHS broadcast here tonight. But hey, Union faithful, do me a favor. Anybody listening at home right now, you got to do me a favor. When you see Dom Summers in school tomorrow, make sure you ask him for a keyboard and a mouse. Okay, you got that? Ask him for a keyboard and a mouse. You don't need to know why. Just make sure you do that tomorrow in school. Got it? Got it. Thank you so much. Back to the action here. Union with a 15-6 lead with 5:20 remaining in quarter number 2 after that full timeout taken by Riverview. Union with possession. Pass down low. Got rejected right back into Nogue's face. That's the first Union turnover. She tried to get it back but was unable to do so. Actually, she'll commit a foul as it was basically rejected right back in her face, I believe, by Juliet Brune.
Yeah, actually, it's a good foul there by Nogue. She really prevents any type of a transition bucket there, as they were unable to get it. She was behind and just kind of grabbed her, but it was a good play just to make them now have to set up and earn their points.
That's her first, team second. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Union up by 9. And they started the game on a 9-0 run. Bounce pass into the lane. Good find, but too strong on the shot from Abraham. They found some openings there, getting to the low block and then to the high post there, Tim.
Yeah, they're just, like you said, too strong, a little wild with their shots. But they are finding a way. Sometimes the pass has been deflected here by that. But here's Cameron.
Nothing but net. Bella Cameron left alone. She said, I'll take that.
That's her second 3 of the ball game.
She's got both made 3-pointers right now for the U. They have a 12-point advantage midway through the second quarter. Nice Euro step into the lane, but blocked away. Addie Nogue got her hand on that one, rejecting the shot from Zambitz.
And they never give up on a play. Nogue was right there to swat that one away.
Yeah, you were able to get around Kelly Cleaver. Okay, you're able to get around Mia Prus. Okay. You still got one of those other role players. And now Nogue open on the left wing. She'll try one from downtown. Misses everything, but that was a pass to Kelly Cleaver. Up and in.
Yeah, it was just the old-fashioned, alley without the oops.
The alley from Addie, and this pass in the backcourt is going to be too high out of the reach of Lily Bauer. It's going to be another Riverview turnover. Oh, we have a moment. Want to give a shout out to our friends at the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Our powering sponsor, let LCAP Early Learning help your little one blossom. Give them a call at 724-944-7671. Immediate openings in child care and preschool classrooms across the county.
You got to give it up to this defense for Union. They haven't even given up a point here in the second quarter.
Frusdorfer couldn't hit on the three-pointer, but she ends up getting the ball back after an offensive rebound there from Cameron and puts it back up and in.
We're 5.5 minutes into this quarter, and they still have 6.
And another steal. This time, Bella Cameron's going to get the steal. 10th turnover of the opening half for Riverview. They trail 22-6. Skip past to Cameron. She's looking for her third trifecta, and why not? Bella Cameron lighting it up.
Yeah.
Union has started this second quarter on a 12-0 run after they started the first quarter on a 9-0 advantage. No good on the little 15-foot jumper there from Riverview, and another Cameron rebound. An early nomination for your MVP Insurance MVP of the game is Cameron. Thought she was about to chuck up her fourth three-pointer. Decided against it. Frusdorfer will set back up the offense. And now Cameron will be on the right wing. She's feeling it, Tim.
Oh, you leave her open on the wing, you're going to pay today. 4 now for her, 12 points.
4 for 5 from downtown for Bella Cameron. And we're going to have a
There's
block
it up
there.
and down, yeah.
Yeah, he's not sure what to do with it. Was the junior, 6-foot junior, Lily Bauer.
Yeah, that was just a scenario where she got caught in between steps and didn't know what to do. It looked like she was going to try to fake a three, and just took that step forward.
So 2:15 remaining. Cameron, a little more tightly in her face now. She goes skip pass over to Frusdorfer on the left wing. Did you see how much she was calling for it, though, on that last possession? She wanted the ball. Kylie Frusdorfer wants the ball. She can't get it to go from downtown, but she goes and gets an and one. Beautiful drive, Tim.
She has such great vision, and she's seen that coming, and she just went to her right and then cut into the lane, went underneath with the shot, and laid it off the glass for 2.
First free throw attempt for either team coming up here at the 2:10 mark of the second quarter. Frusdorfer completes the three-point play. She's got 7. Union a 31-6 advantage.
It's so much like the Green game.
18 straight points to start the second quarter for your defending Wpial and state champion Union Scotties. Left wing with the ball is Zambis. Swings it around the perimeter. Extra pass now, looking to work it down low, able to get it back. Nice job going baseline drive, but Blake Huffman giving up about 6 inches to Kelly Cleaver. She gets her second block.
Yeah, again, that defense kept her underneath the basket where she had no shot and no clear look at the hoop. And they were able to hit the rim, but from underneath. And then the problem was they gave it right back to Union as they'd come right down court.
Keep your eye on that, because that was the 3rd foul against Juliette Bruin, the freshman. She's staying out there right now. Cleaver with some space, able to put it up and in.
She now has 10 here in the first half, matching her number. Here comes Riverview, as they're going to work it up over to the left wing. Give it out to Braun. Work it down in the corner. That's Lily Braun with it, and she gives it back out as they work it into the corner. 3 try, shot taken, no good there by Abrams.
How about this? The first offensive rebound, though, as Zamas gets it back, no good on her shot, and Frusdorfer will track down the rebound, Tim. And rebounding has been all Union. I have only 4 total rebounds.
Shocking. They've
gone
Riverview. 7 minutes without scoring here.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Riverview, of course.
33-6, less than a minute to play here in the first half. Riverview has not scored a point Union's been known to do this. They did it in the fourth quarter of the state championship game last year, Tim.
Yeah.
They did it in the game against Mohawk in the fourth quarter in that one as well. But here they're pitching a shutout a little bit earlier than normal in quarter number 2. Frusdorfer gives it over to Miera Gunn on the wing, playing a little keep away. Trying to go a little stall, but it passes behind Cleaver. It will be stolen away by Abraham, and then stealing it right back is Cruz. So she misfires and then comes and gets it right back.
Yeah, she just cut off the passing lane, was going down to work down on the blocks, stuck out her hands and got the ball.
So now 15 seconds left. Frusdorfer dribbling near midcourt, down to 12. Left wing to Gunn with 10. Cruz in the corner. Down to Cleaver, trying to rip it away from the defender, and it's going to be a held ball. Possession will stay with Union with 6.2 on the clock. Pass a little bit behind her if you want to think football terms, but she was able to at least get the held ball. That's allowing Juliet Broom with those 3 fouls to come out of the game for these last 6 seconds of the opening quarter. Cameron will inbound underneath their offensive hoop for the Scotties. Frusdorf will get the inbound, swings it over to Cleaver. Top of the key, 3 in and out, no good. Gunn battling for the rebound, and that's how time is going to expire to end quarter number 2. Union outscoring Riverview 20-0 in the second quarter, a 33-6 halftime lead for the Scotties. We'll take a break, come back with your LGKG halftime show when we return. It's the Lawrence County SportsNet powered by LCAP.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
FunkMob.com is a proud supporter of high school basketball in Western Pennsylvania and all around the globe. Pioneers in underground classics since 1995, the Funk Mob Classy Classic specializes in unique custom designs, windbreakers, backpacks, high socks, headbands, innovative unis, and more. Funk Mob is proud to be the official uniform provider of the CJ2K League in 2024 and the originators of parachuters diving into the championships with game balls. Ah, yes, find them online at funkmob.com. That's FUNK-MOB.com. And on Instagram at Funk Mob Classy Classic. They got the classics, always fresh.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
You were looking.
It's your LGKG halftime show coming your way here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, and a great first half for the Scotties. They took a 13-6 lead at the end of the first quarter, started the game on a 9-0 run while they jumped up on that one a little bit, Tim. A 20-0 run for the entirety of the second quarter. Another shutout in a quarter for Union. They've done that in big games. Again, we mentioned Mohawk earlier this year, the state championship victory in the fourth quarter. They shut out Lourdes Regional. The Union defense so suffocating at times, 12 forced turnovers. That's why they have this 33-6 advantage.
They've really kept Riverview outside. They have not been able to penetrate this defense at all. The few times they've got in, they've had wild, really productive shots at the hoop where they haven't really do it. They had 3 jumpers that basically got them all 6 points here today, and one of them was a long-range one by Simbas just inside the arc. And that's really been the story of the game, is just Union suffocating them. They just can't get inside to get a good look at a layup or get a rebound and a follow-up. It's just not been there for them. You got to give a lot of credit to this Scotties defense here tonight, as they've just been suffocating. We've seen that last week, or in the last game against West Green. Same thing. Once it's like a shark smelling blood in the water. It's just they go right at you, and you got to give a lot of credit to this Union team who continues just to pour it on and never give up on every possession, offensively and defensively. Mia Pruz defensively has just been stellar here tonight. Not only cutting off passes, but getting rebounds, and offensively has done the job. She already has 4 points here tonight, and a couple of them from underneath, where she's gotten the ball back and put it back in.
Yeah, Union has 2 turnovers, Tim. What I think is most impressive on both of them, you had a player who committed the error, hustles back and makes a play. I mean, Nogue can't get the steal back, but at least forces a foul and an out-of-bounds situation. Pruz has her pass stolen away. She hustles back and steals it right back. So I think that's been the most impressive part about this Scotties defense. Even when they do make mistakes, they go and get things
they have a short memory.
Yeah.
They don't let it linger. And that's the thing. And it's really impressive, is that they just go on to the next opportunity, the next play that's in front of them. And whatever that may be, if it's getting back on defense and recovering, or if it's, getting back on offense after the possession was lost, and then converting it, running their offense, doing what they can do. What's really been impressive is how unselfish they are.
Yeah.
They work the ball around the perimeter so well, inside and out, and then when they were able to get those couple extra passes and get it into the hands of Bella Cameron, she's just knocked them down. I mean, she got on a roll where she had 3 straight here, in the second quarter, and just took off, and really helped build that lead early in the second quarter when she was just draining those threes.
You have a out-of-town scoreboard coming in from the Newcastle Transit Authority. They're going your way, out-of-town scoreboard. Davy Quat hits a buzzer beater at a second quarter buzzer, 30 in the Battle of the Lancers, Deer Lakes against Neshannock. You can listen to that one as well here on Lawrence County SportsNet. Lee Moan, J Moan on the call for that one. Here to score 33-6 at the half. Let's take a look at your first half scoring recap. It's brought to you by GEM, Master Builders and Craftsmen, building your community for 70 years. Family owned and operated, general contractors for 4 generations. Tim, you got the numbers? I'll follow along with you.
All right, let's first do Riverview.
Yeah.
Isabel Chaparro with 2. Laura Abrams with 2, and Katarina Simbas with 2.
And that's the extent of the
That's
scoring.
it. I mean, it was all in the first quarter. And then when you look at Union here, of course, they were led in the first half by Bella Cameron with 12, Kylie Frustofer with 7, Kelly Cleaver in double digits with 10, Mia Pruz with 4, and that is the scoring in the first half for Union. Yeah, only 4 players, but they've only had a rotation of 6 here going in the first half.
And I think the other stat that is a little bit alarming when you think about it, Bella Cameron's 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, Tim. The rest of the team is 0 of 10, and they're still up by this 27-point margin. I think that speaks to how well they've played defensively more than anything. But, I mean, you've gotten that without Kylie Frustofer hitting the shot. She averages just shy of 3 made threes a game.
You got to be concerned if you're Riverview, that you don't just – give in here in the third quarter. And next thing you know, you got the running clock, and then you got the 6th man, in a sense, against you. And that is really going to be something that they're going to have to really guard against as this huge lead here for Union as we're just about ready to start the second half. As Union will bring out their starters, and it's the same 5 that started the game in Cameron, Pruz, Cleaver, Gunn, and Frustofer, and they're still in the huddle for Riverside. We'll see exactly who they choose to bring out as we are just about 15 seconds from the start of the second half here. And again, if you're just joining us, Union outscored Riverview 13-6 in the first quarter, and then in the second quarter held Riverview scoreless while they went on a 20-0 run in the Scotties and lead 33-6 here as we get ready to start the second half here in the third quarter. Is Sambis, Abrams, Braun, Hoffman, and we'll get it to you. I think it's Braun again on the court. As they bring it down inside, it's Sambis as she drives down the baseline. She's going to get hit on the arm, and that will be on Mia Pruz. That's her second. And they'll throw it in from underneath the basket. They'll get it into the corner. Here's a 3 try. Overshot, rebound there by Pruz. Pruz is going to have the ball knocked away as she tried to outlet it to Frustofer, but it'll stay with Union. And with 7:42 here to play in the third quarter. So Riverview will go back into defense, no pressure as they get the ball into Frustofer as she brings the ball in the forecourt. Bounce pass inside to Cleaver, outside to Pruz on the right corner. Inside down to Cleaver, a step back at the line, good for 2, and she now has 12 points tonight in Kelly Cleaver.
Tim, that is just, it's so incredible what she can do. Such a smooth ball handler, but also that little step back in the lane with the soft touch.
Yeah, and that's such a difficult shot because you're falling backwards, and to have that much touch on it to be able to put it in is really a remarkable feat.
Big shot there to get the first points in almost 10 minutes of game time.
Sambis gets it in for 2.
And another long jumper. Pass down low to the block. Cleaver blocked away, but got him on the arm. Lily Bauer, I think, is going to pick up that foul. Tim, you're right.
Yeah.
Lily Bauer also listed at 6 foot. She and Cleaver going toe-to-toe. Bauer, though, averaging 9 points a game. No points for her in the first half. Cleaver misfires on the first free throw attempt.
Well, there's something Cleaver. I was going to say Kelly had a little trouble with. She missed a field goal, or a free throw, excuse me.
As a team, Union 67% from the line on the year. She rectifies it. She splits the pair. 36-8. Early third quarter. It's been all Scotties here tonight. Left wing 3, only the third attempted in the game. Hangs on the top of the backboard, but does not find its way down. In transition after the long rebound, Cleaver able to get it up to Frustofer. No look pass across the lane, goes through Gunn's hands, but Pruz able to track it down. Baseline drive, Mira Gunn, a little floater up and in for her first points of the day. And we got the running clock at the 6:30 mark.
Yeah, there it is,
In the
30-point
third
lead.
quarter. Wow.
You knew it could come quickly with that big lead they had at halftime, and they've only scored 2 points. Now they'll run the rest of the way.
Well, when you also shut your opponent out for nearly 10 minutes of game time.
A 20-0 run will do that, you know.
Well, when you add the end of the first quarter, Tim, and the beginning of the third quarter, it winds up being a 24-0 run.
Wow.
Pruse commits that foul. It's her third. She will check out. Clock back running. Quick trigger off the inbounds, and Isabel Chaparro knocks one down from the right corner. First three of the game for the Riverview Raiders.
Yeah, that was that much needed, but maybe a little too late. Now with the running clock introduced into this ball game.
Frustorfer drives in, gives it to Cameron. She'll swing pass over to Gunn. Gunn, back up. Cleaver will take it between the circles. Directing traffic over left wing. Frustorfer. Shooters keep shooting. Back iron, no good.
And you got to do that. If you're if you're Frustorfer, you have to continue it. Kylie needs to continue to just fill it. Even if she doesn't make one tonight, she can't lose that confidence. That's part of her game, and it's part of what is expected in this offense. If it's an open three, you got to take it. She's hit close to 60 this year. She'll be fine.
Yeah, I thought she would hit 60 tonight, but she is 0 for 7 from downtown. Ireland Fisher checks in. She is your Health and Motion newbie of the game. The freshman checking in. Health and Motion, the only PT clinic in Lawrence County using newbie stimulator technology. Check them out at their new location, just down the road from Union High School there in Westgate Plaza. Pass down low is going to be picked off, almost picked off by Cleaver. It's going to be a held ball, but possession will go over to the Scotties on the turnover with 4:30 remaining in the third quarter. Running clock, Union up 38-11.
Yeah, this is a scenario now where you just got to really take advantage of playing an opponent, running your offense, kind of using it as a scenario that you want to continue to do what you do best and get ready as you want to not only put this game away, and when the running clock will help, but you want to be able to take advantage of this opportunity and just continue to improve to get ready for the finals.
15-foot jumper from the baseline is up and in for Cleaver. She's now got 15. 40-11 your score line, and another steal by the Scotties. This time was poked away by Fisher and grabbed by Frustorfer. Cameron, 4 for 5 in the first half from 3. This one off the mark, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and Fisher knocked it off of Chaparro's leg. Possession will stay with Union.
Yeah, I mean, the ball's just been bouncing Union's way, even on contested balls here.
Cleaver, back up to Frustorfer. She'll try another one. Short, no good. Follows her shot, though, gets her own offensive rebound. Baseline drive. Goes all the way through the lane, poked away from her, still tracking it back down, and it's finally stolen away in the quarter, and then Frustorfer will pick up the foul as Lily Brower got the steal.
Yeah, Brower in a nice play, never gave up on the play, got into the corner, stuck her hand in and just got the ball, and then was able to get Frustorfer to pick up the foul. And here comes Riverview with an opportunity here to convert, trailing 40-11.
And a whistle and a timeout called by Riverview. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout as well. 40-11, Union leads in the Wpial semifinals. 2:47 remaining in the third on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
40-11 your score. Back to the action here. Union leading Riverview, but it's Raiders with possession. Good inside-out passing. Abraham gets an open look in the corner. Hits the rim 3 or 4 times, but does not find its way down.
Yeah, nice rebound there by Cameron as she was able to hang in there and get that bound. Good interior passing.
Yeah, but blocked away on the shot. Fisher was rejected by Bauer. Didn't fall for the pump. Drive, Zambis. Kicks it back out, now between the circles with Bauer. To the right wing with the possession is Caballero. Chaparro working around the perimeter. Into the corner it goes. Go ahead, Tim.
And they bring it back up top. Zambis with the ball. Goes right side.
They're patient right now, Tim.
Yeah.
It's working around the perimeter. Back to the left wing for Chaparro. Chaparro well ran on the pass, but Nogue got a hand on it, couldn't get the steal. Still in possession is Riverview. Trying to go baseline drive, cut off there is Zambis. Zambis kills the dribble, hounded there by Cleaver. Chaparro, step back 3 on the right wing. Short, no good. Backside rebound, her 6th of the game for Cameron.
And they're just, again, clearing up that boards, not allowing them with multiple opportunities.
Union allowing just 34 points per game on the year. Holding Riverview to 11. Backdoor cut, fine. Cleaver to Frustorfer for 2.
Yeah, got to give Kylie a lot of credit. Just kind of hung out and then sprinted to the basket, and they found her perfectly in the motion to take it to the hole.
Tim, when you focus too much on one player.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, that's what makes Union so viable is that they have Kelly Cleaver, but they got 3 other players at any time can hurt you.
Cleaver
comes Cleaver with the rebound.
Yeah, she got the first block shot, then gets the rebound on the second attempt. Try to get Frustorfer in transition, but good hustle back from Abraham to steal it back away. Into the corner it goes. 3-pointer in transition is off the mark. No good there. Chaparro upset with herself that one didn't go in. We're going to have a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. Nogue was double-teamed but pushed out of bounds. That's what we're just going to say. Just out of bounds. Last touch by Riverview. 26 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 42-11 Union.
And these quarters will go quick with this running clock. Those 8 minutes will just fly by.
Nightcap in Class 3A boys. Mohawk against Burrell. 2 versus 11 with a trip to the Pete on the line. Nogue in the corner, open for 3. Boom! Addie Nogue says, I'll take my 10th 3 of the year. At the buzzer to end the third quarter, 45-11. All Scotties here at North Allegheny. We'll take a break back in a moment with the fourth quarter here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day? You guys ready?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Are you looking for the best in high school sports coverage? Look no further than Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Trib Live High School Sports Network has all the excitement of high school sports with game stories, player features, photos, scores, stats, and so much more.
Including live game broadcasts and studio shows featuring local broadcasters who bring you great analysis.
And the best part? It's all free.
Trib Live High School Sports Network. No signups, no fees, just sports. Find them online at tribhssn.triblive.com.
8 minutes on the clock, fourth quarter underway. Riverview with the ball, but they trail 45-11. Union looking to make their second straight trip to the Peterson Event Center and doing it in Mercy Rule fashion here at the moment. Scotties have not trailed. Began the first quarter on a 9-0 run, the second quarter on a 20-0 run. In fact, that was how the second quarter ended as well. 20 points.
Cutting off the pass again with that defense.
That was Fisher who stole it. It was poked away right back by Zambis, but she had a foot on the line. 15 turnovers for Riverview here in tonight's contest. And again, running clocks. We're going to have a quick-moving fourth quarter. Nightcap still scheduled to begin at 8 o'clock between Mohawk and Burrell in the boys 3A semis. We have an interesting storyline coming from the other game going on right now at Fox Chapel. Get to that in a minute as Drew Storfer finally knocks one down. Missed her first 8 and finally gets that three-pointer to go, Tim.
Yeah, a shooter has to continue to shoot. She did there. I just swished it home and got her 12th point of the game.
48-11 the score. Union on their way to have a chance to defend their title in WPIL and potentially set themselves up for the long run on the road to Hershey.
Yeah.
Both these teams, by the way, will be in the state tournament. Consolation game will come up on Wednesday for Riverview, barring what would be a miraculous comeback. As Cleaver gets a rebound on that missed three-pointer, she will get her double-double. 15 points, 10 rebounds, and a 30-second timeout by Union to get the rest of the starting lineup out of the game for Union to a standing ovation from the Scotty faithful, and for good reason. They're going back to the Pete after an impressive performance here tonight, Tim.
Yeah, back-to-back games where they've put their opponents into a running clock. I mean, this has just been a stifling defense here that we've seen. This zone has just worked so well as they cut off everything on the inside. What's more impressive is they cut off passes and they get into the passing zone and really disrupt an offense, and it doesn't give them an opportunity really to do anything. And it has just been, and then you look offensively what they have done. They got 3 players in double figures. I mean, you got 12, 12, and 15 between Cameron, Frushofer, and Cleaver.
Gotta give a shout out to Abby Kerr and company. They're listening in Okinawa.
Oh, yeah?
How about that?
Excellent.
Get up bright and early tomorrow to listen to Okinawa. You're listening as Miera Gunn goes baseline drive and floats it up and in. Miera Gunn out there right now with Mia Pruz, as well as Ireland Fisher, Annie Nogue, and Olivia Benedict in for the first time for Union.
And we've seen this configuration of Union's lineup last game, and they played tight. It was really good, and Coffer had a big game in that, in the opportunities.
Yeah, Chloe Comfer had a couple of good shots there. Now having, looks like it's Hayden Strickler ready to check in at the next whistle. 5:15 remaining as Union gets another steal. To the right wing with it is Pruz. Bounce pass to the high post. Benedict swings it over left wing. Gunn back up top to Nogue. Around the perimeter it goes. Now with it between the circles to the high post is Benedict. She gets in the lane, but she took an extra step. 5th turnover for Union compared to 16 on the other side for Riverview. Pruz will check out. And again, we see Hayden Strickler in for the first time tonight.
Yeah, again, it's just a matter of rotating them all and giving them opportunities here. Yeah. Hey, anytime you can play in a semifinal, you want that opportunity. The score doesn't really matter.
Maddie Settle, Maggie Joseph will come in at the next whistle, and it's going to come right away as the ball goes through the hands of Zambis and out of bounds. Again, we won't know who Union will play in the finals until later tonight.
Yeah, as the other side of the bracket don't play till 8 o'clock.
That's 2-seed Aquinas against 3-seed St. Joseph as Gunn and Nogue check out. So you got a fresh 5 out there. Maddie Settle, Hayden Strickler, Ireland Fisher, Olivia Benedict, and Maggie Joseph are the 5 out there for the Scotties. Settle tries to go high post to Benedict, able to rip it through, gives it over to Ireland Fisher. Her baseline jumper on the way, misses everything, no good. Offensive rebound, though, coming out for Joseph. She'll set up the offense, 4 minutes remaining, all Scotties, 50-11. Strickler for 3, it's in. Hayden Strickler says, give me some of that.
Why not? Let it rain down here at North Allegheny.
Hey, Tim, guess what? That's her first 3 of the year.
Excellent.
How about that?
How about that?
She missed some time with some injury mid-season. Good to see her back out there and knocks one down in the WPIL semifinals. That's something to remember. How about mark that down as a maybe Maley Chiropractic play of the game?
Yeah.
We might have to keep that one in mind. No gun to the shot here from Riverview. Benedict will get the rebound. Settle, cross the timeline, gets it over to Joseph. We're down to 3:11 remaining. 53-11. Union with the lead. Union held Riverview scoreless in the second quarter. Guess what? They've done that so far here in the fourth, though a turnover here on an errant pass. And trying to go coast to coast off the window and in. And as soon as I say it, an and one coming for Lola Abraham.
Yeah, that's her 4th point of the game, and we'll be looking for 5 at the line.
While you have a moment, I want to give a special shout-out. Union Area Education Association, always so gracious to us, getting us some great information and helping sponsor all the Union broadcasts, the Union Volunteer Fire Department, the Mahoning Township, Volunteer Fire Department as well. I can't go without saying, if you haven't checked out the Mahoning Township's fish fry, you definitely want to be checking that out. And a word of the wise for the Union Township Volunteer Fire Department, give them a call. They're starting to book. The new ballroom is ready to go. New banquet center there at the fire hall. Definitely worth checking out. Abraham unable to get that the and one to go, but she does get a steal at the other end and looks to go coast to coast again. This time, though, short on the layup. Held ball on the rebound. Possession will go over to Union. Yeah, we'll announce our Melee Chiropractic play of the game as well as our MVP insurance. MVP of the game. I guess we got to give a shout out to Tweety Bird. She's out in State College listening. That's not nearly as cool as Okinawa, though.
No.
I will say this because we got Mohawk coming up next. During the Mohawk football run, there was a couple that was listening from Thailand for a couple of the games and ended up coming back from their long vacation a week early so that they could see the the Wpial semifinal action. Strickler wanted another one from downtown, couldn't get it to go, but Confer gets the rebound. Back out. How about that?
The bank's open.
Bank open. Strickler didn't hit one all year. She's got 2 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's becoming more of an opportunity to become our play of the game nominee.
Absolutely. 56-13, all Union, a minute 30 now remaining. That's Katie Houlihan in there. A couple new faces for Riverview, and this pass is going to go through the hands of Lily Hood into the backcourt for the turnover.
And give it a chance to give a shout out to Something for Your Wall. Select images for tonight's game are available on your website and Twitter and Instagram, courtesy of Something for Your Wall Photography. You want to check them out. And also Castle Asphalt. Castle Asphalt provides commercial, residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, and commercial line striping. Visit them online at castleasphalt.com.
The fire alarm is going off at Fox Chapel right now. That's why the second half of the Neshannock game against Deer Lakes has not begun, because they can't get the fire alarm to stop yet. I suspect Joe Sager is on scene right there. Overtime Joe always causes something.
Always seem to.
We also have our MVP Insurance MVP of the Game award. I think we're back on now. We lost the we lost our internet there for a minute, so we got a fire alarm going off at Fox Chapel. We lost our internet here for a minute at North Allegheny. I think we got it right now. I think we're all connected and good. The Melee Chiropractic play of the game again goes to Hayden Strickler for her pair of three-pointers there in the fourth quarter, including the bank shot. The MVP of the game, though, Coach Nogue talked about it.
Yeah.
That best game that you've seen Bella Cameron, and you know what? Did you see that? She wanted the ball, didn't get it, reset, got it again, and drained it for her 4-3 in that first half. Impressive performance today for her.
Oh, no question about it. And that's exactly what this Union team needed here tonight. A hot Bella from the outside as she hit 4 threes and led with 12 points here tonight for herself, leading the shots from outside the arc. The MVP Insurance MVP Game Award goes to Bella Camera of Union. And MVP Insurance and the Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Bella here tonight with tonight's MVP of the game, and she'll receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. A full list of this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations again to Bella Cameron of Union being named tonight's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance. Call MVP for the win.
11 a.m. breakfast ball on Saturday for the Union Scotties. They'll take on either number 2 Aquinas or number 3 St. Joseph. We'll be on the call for that one on lcsportsnet.com for 11 a.m. For that audio-only broadcast. So stay tuned for that. And stay tuned. The next game coming here, Mohawk taking on Burrell in a 2-11 matchup with another chance at the WPIAL Finals for Lawrence County. Switch on over to the Neshannock Deer Lakes game. Great one going on there out at Fox Chapel. And then tune back in for the nightcap here between Mohawk and Burrell. But one final time, a 56-13 victory for Union over Riverview Back in a few minutes. Switch on over to the other game. Thanks for tuning in live or archived, and stay tuned for more great action here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is